I wonder if he's ready to talk yet.
Yeah, that battery's charged right there. Sorry, I'm here behind the scenes doing some fucking...
This guy does so much, fam. This nigga needs a full team to do so much behind the scenes. If you guys only fucking know, the man's doing, running the tunes, doing the sound effects, making sure the battery's there, making sure the audio's in place. Oh my God. Making sure that I'm talking into the mic and it looks proper. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, producer Rick, yo.
Holy shit.
Let's get to a couple or one more news story before we go to our break.
CP24, come holler at this guy, fam. Come hire this guy. Do something. Switch up your fucking content. Make that shit. Or no, MuchMusic. Come holler at Friday, fam. Let Friday come holler at you guys and put you guys up on game, fam. Get your shit going in.
Okay, so you just brought up something because I was like, what did I forget to fucking put on this list?
You forgot about our little shout out that we got.
Yes.
Did you see? Did you see?
No, I didn't.
See,
what I missed?
People don't watch our boring ass show that doesn't get numbers.
Salute to Earl Sweatshirt.
Sorry.
I'll give you a fucking good one of my.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Good one of my favorite interviews, bro. Bizz Loc on that one show, bro. Boy, that shit is one of the funniest interviews of all time, boy.
What's up? I'm next up.
I'm about to go off. In Toronto, in Canada, yo, we love that interview.
That's a crazy ass interview, bro. I'll give you
Yeah, man. Salute to Earl Sweatshirt and that other guy. I keep on forgetting his name, but you know.
Oh no, I forgot his name too.
The Maurice that was buying singles at a time, 50 cents. By the Indian. You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? It's facts, my G.
The era.
The Maurice.
Classic. Salute to Bizz Loc, yo. A lot of people are like, they, you know, some people try to remind us, like, as if I forgot, like, yo, remember the man who blew you guys up and Ray. Listen, I've always been on record saying Bizz Loc is our discovery interview, fam.
Discovery episode, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, fam. Like, we did 47 episodes before that. People weren't really up on what we were doing. Like, a few people were. But when we dropped that,
that was it.
That was it, fam.
Moment.
Yeah, man. And salute to MuchMusic, fam. Like, they're back
up. So they're back, but I believe they're on TikTok right now.
So what do you think MuchMusic's going to become?
I hope they become the same thing that they were before.
one of my favorite interviews,
they just
bro.
figure out a way where they can integrate it where it's like, because people don't get it twisted. People still watch TV, but it's not like it used to be. Like, you're not gonna get 20 million people watching TV. But I'm hearing that like Euphoria season finale had like 6.6 million people or something like that.
And that was on MuchMusic?
No, that's on HBO.
Okay.
But that's still like, that's good, fam. So I'm not saying MuchMusic is going to be getting that, but I think if you integrate Instagram or the different social media apps into a TV show, that'll help your shit like a motherfucker. I don't see any shows like that right now. An interactive show. You can bring back a lot of shows. You could, it'll be a trial and error thing because you'd bring back a lot of shows, and I think for the nostalgia point, it'd be good for a month or two. But like after that, it'll die down, right?
So let's see. Can they bring back RapCity?
Yes.
Can I host it?
Yes.
Why the fuck not? Because like the one that they did with Tyrone wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. You didn't like it?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, salute to T-Rex.
But yeah, the one that they did with T-Rex.
Tyrone Edwards, yo.
That one was friggin', it was good. It just, MuchMusic didn't have MuchMusic ended completely after, right?
Yeah, they stopped putting out like music programming pretty much after that anyway.
That was probably, if you probably
So
check.
how long ago was that?
2010.
Okay, so no, I know what
11.
you're talking about.
This is
I
when
was
they
gonna
had
say, I
like
haven't
freestyle
thought about
battles
MuchMusic.
and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like
I remember it distinctly because I was watching it from inside.
because I think what started to happen was what they started realizing was like TV shows and stuff like that were gonna give you the audience and the stuff. Even implement that. You have Life of the Dot. You have Push. Holla at Nemesis. Let him create a show for you guys on there where you know he could produce everything.
This is now assuming, and I could see from their post that, you know, they have some hip hop stuff in there, but this is assuming that they're going to be catering to the hip hop culture. Obviously, from that post, they're talking about we love hip hop and whatever.
They're talking to Earl motherfucking Sweatshirt, so I would want to assume they're definitely trying to cater to the hip hop.
Yeah, it's not like he's like the A-list. No distance to Earl, but he's not like an A-lister, right?
He's a backpacker
so
that he doesn't even care. Like just you said, he doesn't even do interviews like that, if you know correctly. But like,
I know, he's just more.
Him. But yeah, I think regardless, it doesn't even have to be something narrated to like the hip hop. I believe that you and others could do something that's narrated for everybody, just in general. It could be
like directed towards
directed or like a TRL, like something like that. Like, TRL was for everyone. It wasn't just for black, white. It was for everyone that came on there. So yeah, I think it's possible, fam.
Yeah, because the link in the bio, like you're saying, is just to their TikTok right now, right? Obviously, they're not going to have a link to like TV, right? But like maybe a YouTube channel or something. You know what? Let me fucking do a little bit of.
I think they do have a
investigative reporting.
They do have a YouTube channel, but it's more like their TikTok shorts and stuff like that.
Yeah, because like I want to know what MuchMusic would look like in 2022, fam. Because like TV, the way it used to be, it's not as easy to get across with social media being so accessible, right? Like, why am I going to wait to see this when I could just go on the gram and see this now? So they're going to have to take a lot of the stuff that they're doing, like original programming and stuff, and like repurpose it to Instagram immediately.
Yeah, it has to be interactive all the time.
Yes.
But you could do that now.
Yeah, it's possible.
You could do stuff like, you got to remember, Instagram Live wasn't bubbling when T-Rex was doing RapCity. You can implement Instagram Live. You can implement, that's what I'm saying, like Snapchat. You can implement all these things where, send in your Snapchat, make sure you know what I'm saying, and you can get that on the show. Like, there's so many different ways that they can be creative with it now. Like, I don't see why it's not possible. People just don't think. That's the problem. Like, a lot of these people that do like the TV shows and that are behind these things, they're fucking boring. This is why
old.
You see, not even just that, they don't have any ideas, fam. This is why you see everything is rebooted.
Yeah.
And
you don't see any original movies anymore because it's like, fuck, let's just go pull a movie that was popping 20 years ago.
I think sometimes, though, especially for Toronto culture, you don't realize it's culture until people recognize it. So there's a lot of things that are probably happening in the city that could be shows, but by the time it actually hits the airways for us, it's kind of like,
push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? That's what I never understood with MuchMusic. Why wasn't that like the YouTube creative spot to go to? YouTube popped. Why wasn't MuchMusic like, hey, creators come through?
Exactly. Come, but that's the problem too, because at the time they were looking at YouTubers like, or creators like, they're not serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys
they missed the boat.
Exactly.
Especially here, right? Because we overlooked a lot of Toronto content creators very, very early until they were overseas.
I'm gonna show you all something. I just fucking deleted the goddamn thing.
If I can only, is this what you're gonna show us?
No.
I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
I'm gonna show y'all
this
something.
nigga's doing a million fucking
the MuchMusic YouTube, because it's something interesting I'm seeing right here, right? And the Earl Sweatshirt thing, they did post on their YouTube channel as well, right? I just subscribed to them. Now that's there. It has 505 views, and no diss to MuchMusic because they have 108,000 subscribers, right? Or 118,000 subscribers. But people be talking about, you guys' views are deaths. You guys are such low views. Fam, 5 days ago, what is that from over here? 1.2 thousand. The one with the Earl Sweatshirt thing. 500 views from 3 days ago.
2 weeks ago, Drake, just something 2.2K.
Like, come on, fam. It's YouTube is whatever it is, fam. Like, this doesn't mean that it's gonna translate. Now, what are they going to do to make that pop? That's the question.
You got to get more people that are into like you just got to get more people that are in tune to the city. Like if you go up there, it's no disrespect to any of these people. Go up, you can see the host.
All I know is Quater Man. That's the only one I know.
The one at the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
This guy here, the guy with the dreads here?
The black guy.
Yeah. That's the only one I know.
Yeah.
And there's no disrespect to any of them.
That's the only one I know.
I don't see.
I'm not TikTok.
I see them on TikTok, but that's the problem too. It's just like, to me, in my opinion, and they don't have to, but I feel like these people maybe tap in with her like a Marlon. Tap in with a man like Joseph.
Yeah.
Like them dogs. Tap in with somebody else that 6 at 6. Tap in with somebody else in our culture and put that 6 at 6 should be in that motherfucker. Personally, they that's where they dropped the ball. That 6 at 6 should have got a MuchMusic job.
So what are these guys doing? And listen, this is all with all due respect to MuchMusic, because I fuck with MuchMusic for what I used to like about it. I remember George had his things to say about it, George Strombo. But like, I want to. This is just from I want to know.
Can I share?
Ask him how he feels about this.
Can I share when I was in? I remember what age I was. I was young. We did a field trip to Toronto. I saw George Strombolambis, and he signed an autograph for me. Right there, nice, right in MuchMusic, yeah.
So and he's alumni.
I think for a lot of us, like MuchMusic has this like a real like childhood like heart
nostalgia.
Yeah, shit, like I would love to see MuchMusic be popping all over again and invite everyone, all cultures, all music, all content. I want to see it badly.
Yeah, but
this is the first thing. What you just showed me is the first thing I've seen is a piece of content from MuchMusic.
I think they're all hosts. So they do different things, right? So if they need somebody to interview somebody, if they have like, they do different TikToks or different YouTube videos. They're not really doing like the normal just interviews,
VJing and shit.
VJing. No, they're gonna do stuff that's entwined to what this era is doing, but it's just not taken off as yet, right?
That's very interesting.
I'm telling you, you put it that 6 at 6 in there, those views are different. In my opinion, I feel like those views are different.
Yeah, because like they're thinking to myself like, how are you going to make a young person interested in it? Like we have our nostalgia points to it, but that's us. They're not looking for us. Yeah. They're looking for us too, but we're not the main audience that they're looking for. They're going to be looking for the younger demographic, the 16 to 25. You know what I'm saying?
I also think you need somebody funny and entertaining. And that's where that 6 at 6 comes in. Like that 6 at 6 can literally make shit for you, fam. Like he can make content that's not just strictly like he could do like Bibbidi and SK. Like that's technically, I want to assume that's like what's from Dragon Ball where Bibbidi was from. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he can intertwine all cultures into different skits and stuff for them. I'm telling you, fam, they missed the ball. They missed the ball. MuchMusic, go holla at that 6 at 6 ASAP.
So okay,
ASAP.
Let me ask y'all one more question before we get off.
Please, when we do this and you put this on Instagram, fam, tag both of them. MuchMusic, holla at that 6 at 6.
Do y'all think that Toronto, like culture, like the mandem culture, like I'm not that kind of culture, you know what I mean? The hood culture, like, do you think that translates that or that can translate to TV?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why?
Look at fucking
people.
thing.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Money and Violence. You see, you're not up to that.
No,
shit.
I know Money and Violence is the Brooklyn show that used to be on their phone.
Yeah, and then they got a deal to put it on to fucking Tidal for the season 2, which everybody signed up for Tidal to watch the show.
Yeah,
Tidal shit
network
boosted.
television, because remember, MuchMusic is network television.
Tidal, I believe you could do that, fam.
Remember, Tidal is a hip hop oriented or like hip hop centric app. I'm talking about national television that white people watch.
The Wire.
Okay.
Snowfall. Like there's hood shows. I think that's because you see.
Friday but I'm asking Toronto culture because those are hood shows that have been done because we've seen New York Undercover. We've seen New York crime stories already work.
So now you do a Toronto one. People are gonna tap in because it's just it's black.
And I'm not talking about the crime. I'm talking about mandem jokes and all that type of stuff.
Yes.
Like is that like you put that on like a national platform on TV is like so and so in Saskatchewan gonna get the joke.
Fam, I think in my opinion, I feel like if Toronto did, I've been saying this, if Toronto did like a high budget house party, you take man like Joseph, Marlon, everybody that's funny, everybody that's doing something, you put Bundog in there, give him a role. It would work, fam, but no one has done that yet. I think that's the problem. Like, nobody has even tried to do it. Big up to Life of the Dot and Push that even tried to do something, at least to the mandem kind of culture, but give, like you're saying, to the Toronto slang and shit like that. I've been saying it. Guys, come together. I'll read it for you. I have the whole idea down packed. You do a Toronto something that's with Toronto culture, with the dancing, and go back to like, maybe that era into this era, fam, it'll work, bro. Like it'll sell off. People in the States will look at it like, yo, this shit is funny, fam. Like, yo, this is different. Like they'll tune into it. Like I believe it can work. It just needs to be done.
Yeah.
And okay, I'll tell you a reason why I won't even give you guys like pushback on it. Top Boy. Like, and other like British shows and stuff like that. People like them,
love them,
and they translate outside of the UK, right? So if people in the States can get into a UK show, I think they can get like what y'all are saying. Like they can, they can figure out what the slang means and do what they need to do to get the joke.
You can get past that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. To me, maybe because I'm different, because I'm such a TV head, and I feel like, just like you're saying, like I watch UK stuff. I'll go watch like Squid Games. You know what I'm saying? Like Squid Games was something that was so far left that I feel like everybody went to go tap in and watch it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if people watch it with subtitles or whatever, but I just feel like as long as it's good and it's on a high production level and the jokes are funny, and it's like, it just can't be low budget. If it's low budget, it has to be like super fucking funny.
But that's what I was saying. I think there was a time that we took Toronto culture for granted.
For sure.
And now it's coming back like, oh, we should have really documented those things better. But we didn't have the quality. We didn't have the access to the internet maybe the same way. So I think if you're right, if we kind of go back to like the
Kinking
dancer,
my hair.
like the
dance era,
like if you just start with like mad skills and then maybe just start
Dainty
there.
crime, no sweat.
Just start right there.
I'm telling you, there's like these guys were good. You got to remember too. Like I always say this, these dancers were performing on with Sean Paul, going on spring break and stuff in BET, fam. Shit that's why not really but I say shit that Toronto rappers weren't doing, fam. You only seen really Bishop on BET. These dancers were going to BET, Spring Bling, whatever, every year. You're seeing them on TV. So it's like,
okay, so besides the dancing now, how do we get it where like, because like this is something to be examined. How do we make it where we have our own The Wire, or we have our own like comedians that are like now, like how Trix is now like making jokes.
Or Russell Peters.
He's like Russell Peters and Trix, they're making their way in the comedy game. Don't get it twisted. You see them pop up on shit. You know what I'm saying? But like Marlon and a whole bunch of other guys who are even pushing the whole Toronto man thing more.
You know what we need to do? The Mandem need to support some of these guys more. Because look at it like this. Trix had the African culture. So the Africans support Africa. You know how Africa is.
They pushed them
Africans are just going to support you. Hey, they're just going to support you crazy.
Yeah, because he doesn't do Toronto man them jokes too much.
Exactly, he does African. Same thing with Russell Peters. He the Indian, or whatever. Sorry if I'm East Indian, don't want to be offensive, but like all the East Indian people relate to his jokes. They like him. So now we see the Dem Dogs. We see that 6 at 6, Marlon.
What's with
Man's
Andy?
like Joseph. What's with Andy? We have to support the fuck out of them. This is why I don't care. I'll go promote all of them. Marlon, that 6. I'll go repost all of them because I want all of them to win. And like, that's how we do it. 6 Buzz, keep 6 solid. We love hip hop. We interview these guys. We give these guys these pushes that, okay, maybe somebody sees them and like, yo, I want to put you guys in a music video. You see Dem Dogs in a music video. What's with Andy's in music videos, man? Like Joseph music video with Maestro. Like,
but like you see with what's with Andy, right? Like even like with him specifically, his skits are so, and all of their skits are funny, but his fucking skits with that Toronto
Hoodman,
certified Hoodman, like,
every moment is wild.
I think I can see that
on a TV show.
Like as a short skit or whatever that pops up. And I think people outside of here will be like, that's fucking hilarious. What did he do in the studio today? What did he do? This place, like that character is like, you could take that character to a next level. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. But it's just like we're saying, it's hard in Toronto, going back to the infrastructure and shit like that. We don't have, like, where's he gonna go?
But what I'm saying is, I think we're actually past that. I think we've actually kind of tiptoed past that. The infrastructure is there. Maybe the people are not in place to put other people in place. That's possible. But I think the culture is strong. It's recognized. It knows that it makes money. I think the infrastructure is there. But maybe the people aren't in place to say, well, hey, you go over there to the big record labels that we know. Maybe that in-between person isn't present or isn't tapped into what we want to see.
You know why I say the infrastructure is not there is because there's no TV shows really. Like MuchMusic is not MuchMusic. So where is like just like Push would have to live on a Netflix. Like where is a Toronto network that pushes TV like that? I think that's just a bigger question within itself that we would have to look at the numbers, right? Because I think Toronto TV is more dead than major TV it is with itself. Because I know, like, I watch a lot of wrestling, right? So I know about everything is about numbers, demos, and shit like that. And WWE is like compared to like how they were like 3-4 years ago when they were doing like 3 million an episode, and that was like crazy low. They're doing like 1 million now.
Okay.
So like
I understand.
for that's on a Monday night, you know what I'm saying? That's a prime time night where like, you know what I'm saying? That's where you do numbers compared to an NFL that will do an NFL game will do like 20.
So what do you mean by their infrastructure? So like WWE, their infrastructure would be like a Fox or a different place like that.
USA
Network
whatever, right? So they have these
The reach
different
they have.
huge networks that if you put a show on there, it has the opportunities to win, even though it might not be the greatest or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now you put a show on MuchMusic, it, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really have that, or CBC. You know what I'm saying? We're in Toronto. That's a big. It would be
Where's
like
our BT?
MTV Canada.
Yeah, we don't have a BT.
We did. It wasn't much Vibe. It was another network. It was a black network that came out a couple of years ago, but I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah.
Vibe or something.
I remember that.
You remember that, right? They had the show with Femi. He had the red couch show and something.
Yeah, but this
They try to think, but that's the budget. That's
Yeah.
This is why I feel like
and the thing, and not to interrupt you, like what we did have that was supposed to be our urban infrastructure, as at least for radio,
Yep.
just gone. Flow.
Yeah.
They're
And
like,
I think what
it doesn't
happens
interest us. It doesn't interest us anymore. Or as far as the Stingray and different people like that, it's not making us enough money. The urban shit. So let's just change it to country.
Yeah.
So it's like we even have less now.
facts. But going back really quick, the infrastructure. I just really feel like Toronto doesn't have like a main infrastructure with entertainment properly put in. People come from America to make shows and movies down here and then go back to sell it over there.
Yeah.
They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, why isn't like the
that's
Toronto infrastructure for entertainment properly, where we're getting people to make money? There's shows out here, there's networks out here that are booming, that are bubbling. I don't know. But
Have you ever heard of a concept called like brain? Why does that keep happening?
You good?
Yeah, it's going on standby.
Okay, well, start the other word there.
Okay.
Get me nervous. I'll wait for you to start that right there.
that's a really good conversation, though.
I know.
I was just saying there's an idea called like brain drain, right? Where like all like the talent, the intellectuals basically leave, right? And they don't come back to support their country. I think we kind of missed our moment. I think there might have been a moment there where we had the potential to recognize, we had the radio stations to do it. Maybe our generation, maybe it was us, that kind of dropped the ball.
Yeah, we were lazy or something.
Right.
We weren't as creative.
Right. So when you look how long or how difficult it is to get a radio station going, if we really knew to ourselves that we had Drake coming through, all these people coming through, we would not have let Flow 93.5 just go.
Yeah.
We would have had more stations coming in. We would have made more of an effort to have more broadcasting stations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I think maybe somewhere in between someone dropped the ball. Because of course there was like entertainment structures. There was.
Yeah. And I see they tried. Like,
They tried.
You know what I'm saying? They try to be the, you know what I mean? But I've heard people complaining like, if you live in Scarborough, you're not going to be able to hear G.
Oh, yeah?
It's true. Yeah.
So I'm like, they don't even have
The
enough
moment
of
you
a
get to
frequency.
Morningside.
They don't have a big frequency. And that's a big thing with radio.
Yeah.
Being able to pay to have good frequency.
Yeah. There was a point you can get BLK.
Yeah,
But you couldn't get Flow 93.5
Yeah.
as you hit Morningside.
Yeah. So, you know, that's where the money comes in.
Yep. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Well, salute to MuchMusic. Like shit, man. You know, we know we see you and like y'all see us. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's known.
We can
No one's hiding.
Alley-oop, guys. If you guys want a podcast to go throw up on your show.
All that.
Yeah.
Holy. Don't let us continue this shit.
So hold
Right
on. If MuchMusic says, okay, guys, you can come over there, but you can't be the world's most smoked out podcast, you forward in?
We could license them some fucking. We could talk about licensing some clean content to them. You know what I mean? We still do what we do over here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But if you want us to go over there and give you like fucking half an hour of us talking our shit, you know, with no cursing and no smoking, I'm not opposed to that. As long as the money's right, fam.
Say less.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're like fiends or something. We have to smoke. Like, fam, like, man, them fucking go into buildings where you're not allowed to smoke weed and you're sitting there for hours, fam.
No, I'm cool.
No? Right?
Not really, but
Come on, fam.
I'm joking. I'm fucking with you.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I'm down, fam. Listen.
I worked a 9 to 5 before. So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I got a lot fired from a lot of my jobs because I just went. No, I didn't get fired because of that. I just leave. I just don't come back.
No,
I
fam.
just make whatever money I need to be right for whatever, and I just cut. But yeah,
yo, if you can get
shout
in
out
the
to
building
9 to 5,
on our terms, then fuck forward. Let's talk, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run a little bit of a quick music, and we'll keep things going here, and we'll get to our last couple of stories here. Just to keep in the Toronto vein here. Watch this. Oh, I don't even have the volume on here. Boop boop.
Watch.
Hey, yo, thanks for subscribing to We Love Hip Hop Clips. We're almost at 500 subscribers right now. And when we get to 500 subscribers, we're going to be giving away this baseball cap or trucker cap right here, as well as a We Love Hip Hop windbreaker. All right, so make sure to subscribe. And once we hit 500 subscribers, your name will go in the draw and you'll be able to win a prize. Now, when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away a hat, a jacket, and an exclusive piece of merchandise from one of our sponsors. All right, so keep hitting that subscribe button and make sure to hit the like button and make sure to share because it definitely helps us in our algorithms. Deuces.